There's lots of places. Share, let's see, Aroma Tools. You can get these. I've even found them on eBay. And so I actually try to buy in bulk because I love giving gifts and I love to personalize the gifts. So based on what my friend is going through, what they need at that time, I can put some oil on like Serenity for a mom who's just had a baby, or child just went through surgery, or just adopted a special needs child, or whatever. I love to make those gifts for people based on where they're at. So I love that. They even make diffusers for the car. If any of you are local to the DC Metro, then I would say that's like pretty much a must. Like you must have a diffuser for your car because traffic around here is just crazy. And everybody could just calm down just a little bit. Maybe we could all get where we needed to go with less accidents and less frustration. So I love the diffuser for the car for that matter. And if you happen to get pulled over, it's also very helpful to keep calm. I'm just sharing, what a friend told me. So that's one way you can use it for diffusing. For topical use, you can, this is so easy. If you've got a blend, for example, let's say Serenity blend, and I've got my fractionated coconut oil, you can get something like this at Amazon Prime. Also, you can use these, actually doTERRA has it there on the doTERRA website. So I diffuse 3 to 1, I'm very sensitive and I don't need a whole lot. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 drop here, and then rub. And then especially for calming, I will breathe, take a breath in, and I actually apply right up here on the neck, on the back of the neck, for like calming things, or if I had congestion. For all things like just support in general, a lot of times I will apply on the bottoms of my feet, and I also make rollers. So I'll show you really quick how to make a roller. I made this a little bit earlier, but I'm going to walk you through it. So you have a roller. You can also get these on doTERRA or also on Amazon Prime. This is a little life hack here. You can pull the top off. I usually can do it, but I have to stand up to do it. So just use that cap and pop it off. Pop, just imagine it's off. I have a dropper, and you just take your essential oil and you can drop it in, or you can open that up. I also have one of these handy tools, which I believe you can get on doTERRA as well. And then just in 10 drops and into your roller. Now, one of the great things about Convention, I found out that they're going to make these available on the essential oils here. So I'm excited about that. So you don't have to go find them or buy them. They're just already going to have that as an option. So 10 drops of the oil, and then you can fill it up. Now, if you want to try just filling it up halfway and see, do I like that? It's choose your own way. Or if that's a little bit on the strong, just go ahead and fill it all the way up. No big deal. And then there you go. They make great stickers. I got my stickers from Share Oils, and I want to say that doTERRA is going to have the stickers available as well. So you just put your sticker on there. For a little extra support, you can tape it on. And I do have some that I tape on sometimes. With the roller, it's great. You can do right at the back of the nape of the neck, down the spine, which is fantastic, or on the feet. For some of the essential oils that I use for like digestive support, when I rub, I will apply it where I need it. So if I'm having some discomfort in my hip, and I'm using Deep Blue, for example, I'll use 3 drops of the fractionated coconut oil, 1 drop of the essential oil, rub, and I'll just rub it on that place. You know, if I have a little bug bite and it's kind of itchy, I may just have my roller and just roll it on that place that is itchy. If I'm having discomfort in my neck, I may just roll it, on my neck. So this is great. The other thing that I love about these is you can take them on the go really easily. You can stick it in your pocket, pants pocket. I love to carry the little pencil holders. I'll stick it in my pencil holder and put it in my purse, and I have a couple different blends, whatever I need, whether it's for calming or whether it's for decongestion or whatever. I will keep that on me. So I love that for the topical use. And you can also put the essential oils in your bath. So it's kind of the best of like both being able just to breathe it in aromatically, but also it does get absorbed. So it's also like a topical. So this is great. You can do both. And then on the last part, we have the internal use. So the great thing here, if you're looking, for example, we've got lime. You can look and see we've got a certified pure therapeutic grade, which is important. We talked about that with Source2U, source2u.com. Just put that number in, get a report. We have a supplement fact here. This comes from the lime plant, right there from the fruit. So let's say I am making hummus. I can put this in my hummus, a drop of lime in my hummus, or a drop of cilantro lime in my hummus. That's one of my favorite ways to use it internally. I may have some tummy upset. I may want ginger or fennel to help with a tummy upset. I may put 1 drop. Here you can use the dropper, drop 1 drop in, and top it off with the fractionated coconut oil, and then take some water and ingest it. You may want to put a drop of lime or drop of lemon, drop of grapefruit in your water in the morning. This is also amazing, wonderful, gentle detox and cleanse for your body. And you just want to make sure if you're using any of the essential oils in your water, you want to make sure it's glass or like a hydro flask and not in plastic. The last thing I wanted to tell you about the topical use, you don't want to use it in your ears, or obviously you want to keep it out of your eyes, but you can use it around your ears. So for the internal use, we have the Veggie Cap, like I said. You have dropping it in your water and also in your food. I like to use like rosemary and thyme in my spaghetti. That's another great, it's like a time saver too, you know, not chopping up all this rosemary and washing it, and just for what you pay for it too, you're really stretching out the use of the essential oil. So I love that. The other thing, I showed you how to make a roller. I wanted to show you some of the resources that I have. So this is great. This is the Essential Life book, and it's an outstanding resource. So maybe you're like, man, I have this itching, it will not go away. And you can just look in the book for itching and find what blends are great. So maybe you have lavender already, or maybe you don't, but there's 3 or 4 different options, and it tells you A for aromatic, or T for topical, or I for internal use, so you know exactly what to use and how to use it. So that's great. And then the Essential Life just came out with an app that you can download on your phone, and for about $6 you can have all the information that you need for various, you know, whatever health concerns or concerns otherwise that you may have. And with just a couple clicks, you can find some different suggestions for what you can take, how you can use it, whether it's internally or aromatically or topically. So that's fantastic. It is called the Essential Life, and the app looks a lot like the book here on the front. So anyway, so that I wanted to tell you one last thing before I go for use. The On Guard, I also make hand sprays from the On Guard, and it's escaped me. It's here somewhere, and I'm sure I'll find it as soon as I hang up. But I wanted to tell you this is a natural antimicrobial. You can add a few drops of this in a little spray bottle and some water and coconut oil. I add the coconut oil because it helps keep my hands moisturized because they get really dry. And when I'm washing my hands all the time, maybe you're working in a hospital or preschool or school, or just your kids are sick and you're trying not to get sick and you're washing your hands a lot, they get dried out. So I love the On Guard, and I put it in a little spray bottle, and I will spray that, have some water, coconut oil in there, and it'll also moisturize my hands while at the same time provides an antimicrobial, antiseptic type of use, which is great. And if you like that smell especially, and it is so great, it is one of my absolute favorite of all the essential oils because there's so many great ways that you can use it. There's an On Guard line for laundry detergent, for toothbrush, for toothpaste, and also for your cleaning. So you can not only use the oils like we've already talked about, but you can incorporate it into your life and decrease your toxic load, which is another fantastic thing. And for us, this is part of our journey in the last many, many years, is trying to figure out how we can support our immune system and also minimize that toxic burden on our body. So getting rid of fragrances, getting rid of harsh chemicals, and those sorts of things. This has been fantastic. So I can't say enough about the On Guard line. And I was just listening to some research even about the On Guard toothpaste, and they're coming out with an On Guard mouthwash. Just 4 days of use, they tested the pH in the mouth, and it went into a normal range, which is fantastic because tooth decay isn't as likely to happen when your pH is in the correct range. So I thought that was fantastic. Just even the testing that goes on with the company. And I love the fact that our society in a way is moving towards an integrated model of health and wellness. So with all of that, more and more people are open to the essential oils, which is great, but all the more reason to be aware of how you can use it and what the safety concerns are if you're going to head down that journey. So that's going to wrap up my class tonight. Like I said, I wanted to keep it pretty brief, but if you have any questions and you would like to get started, just reach out to me right now in September. We've only got a few more days, but we do have some amazing specials for 20% off a lot of the starter kits, which is fantastic. It's 10 of the top 10 oils that you use would cover about 80% of a household's concerns. And if you have other specific concerns, I am more than willing to walk through those concerns with you, with anyone. You get a 15-minute complimentary one-on-one consultation so I can get to know you and figure out how I can best serve you with the essential oils. So feel free to reach out and take advantage. If you're already using the oils and you've just still got questions, you're not sure exactly what to do or what are your next steps, no problem. We're here to help, and we can make some suggestions and kind of get you on track as well. So I will let you all go for now. I hope you're having a fantastic evening and a great rest of your week. Stay healthy, stay well, and until next time, goodbye.